'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. An exclamation came from down the hall.
"We have nothing for dessert."
Yeah, exactly that call. To it, somebody said in a reassuring voice,
"Don't worry, Taylor Cooks will sort it. What could possibly go wrong?"
Well, about Taylor Cooks, it's that time, isn't it? We're almost at Christmas, and it's a time when you can cook your meat now a couple of days before and leave it in the fridge. So I'm referring to really to ham and the like. If you're doing turkey, make sure it's defrosted. Make sure it's defrosted before Christmas Eve, and then you can cook it on Christmas Eve and then put it in the fridge overnight. So with the ham, you can have boiled ham, which is wonderful. And if you look, there's a little video on how to make the boiled ham. But also, you can do roast ham with cloves, and all you do is you take the process on from making the boiled ham. So if you've seen the boiled ham video, we're just going to move on from that, and then we're going to roast it, and we're going to make a honey glaze to go over the top. Really simple. The whole thing shouldn't take more than about 2 hours, but you're doing nothing in between. You know, once the ham is in, you can sit down for an hour. So let's get underway with that, and we've got all the ingredients here. Those are ingredients. So you think it's relatively expensive to do a honey roast ham. It isn't actually, because if you go to the supermarket now, you can get an unsmoked gammon joint, that for about £9, something like that. And if you wait till after Christmas, they're even cheaper still. That we're going to transform into our honey roast gammon. But first of all, I've got to boil it, and I'm going to add some of the ingredients which we've got here. So I'll put a list up on the side of the ingredients. You get fennel, onion, juniper, black peppers, other bits and bobs, a bit of mustard there as well, and we'll get that boiling in the pressure cooker, and that'll take no more than about an hour. Alright, so let's get that underway. Pressure cooker, like I said, we're going to make this gammon taste really nice, and that's half the secret. So I've got some juniper berries which I'm going to pop in. I've also normally put a bouquet garni in, but for some reason I don't seem to have any. Black pepper. Black pepper's in. So instead of a bouquet garni, I'm just going to add some mixed herbs and a little bit of fennel as well. Ooh, smells nice. Final touch. A little bit of mustard powder. So there's our mustard powder. And I am forgetting, a bit of onion that goes in as well. This has come to a boil, two-step process. Let's get our unsmoked gammon in. Set the timer for an hour. And that's it, come back in an hour's time. Wow. Okay, into that, a little bit of white wine vinegar. And a little bit of sherry or Madeira. We'll just bring that together. Right, so there it is. We're going to get it in the oven, and this is our glaze that goes over the top. And what we've got to keep doing every 5 minutes or so is basting it. And Your biggest problem with honey is that it will burn. So keep your eye on it.